easier it's going to be for you to get that.
And my last question is around the use of the phone versus email. At what point do you shift from the phone to, or shift from the email to a phone call itself? What's your take on that?
I will call people. I mean, the highest and best use of my time as a founder or as a CEO is being on the phone call, talking to the investors, texting them. I was texting them from the treadmill this morning. I do my walk for 30, 60 minutes. I listen to a podcast and I'll call them and say, hey, I don't have much time. I'm on the treadmill. Like, oh, okay. Are you going to go into this deal? Yeah. Okay. Can I have it by Friday? Yeah. Okay, great. I'll look forward to it Friday. So, I'm always talking to them. Remember, this is a relational business. I'd even text them too. We text, we talk. You can treat these people like they're humans.
Well, I find it funny because I've been in business for many years, and it used to be that you could call anybody on the phone that you want any time of day or night, but to email, you had to have permission. Today's world, you can email anybody you want anytime, but you have to have permission to call them on the phone. That seems to be the going rate right now. What do you tell a founder who says, I don't have permission to call them on the phone?
I mean, do they have a relationship with these people?
Well, maybe that's part of the process as you're building a relationship along the way.
It's just a spam call like, hi, I'm Hall and I'm, want you to invest in my latest technology venture. I think that is, to me, I don't think you're going to get anywhere with that. But I can call anyone I want if they're, provided I have a relationship with them. I'm not, there are people I meet at conferences and I said, I'll call them up real quick. Or I'll just set up a call with them at some point, but usually it's not that I'm calling them out of the blue. It's just, hey, here's a text message. I have someone I want you to meet. I think this is going to be an excellent opportunity for us to do something together. When can you talk? And then, just have my assistant set it up. It's easier that way.
Well, typically they've had a call before and they've actually pitched and they've gone through and there's some discussion, but they've emailed back and they haven't gotten a response. And so now we're trying to figure out how to break the log jam.
Call them back. Always get on the telephone. Always get on the telephone. If you can get on the telephone, always do it. Yeah. If you've already pitched to them and you have their information and they spent their time with you, then yeah, of course that you're entitled to that. Remember, nobody's going to invest in you without giving you their time first.
Right. Well, one thing I coach people on is when you do that first pitch, ask permission to keep them up to date on what's going on. And almost everybody says yes, because they want to, learn more and see how it plays out. And so you get permission at that time and then move into a phone call thereafter to build a relationship. I find it's much easier to build a relationship on the phone than it is on email. So at some point you have to move to phone to build that relationship.
Always. Oh, nobody's going to write a $50,000, $100,000 check just over email. They want to talk to you on the telephone. They want to feel when I was, so during the pandemic, we were supposed to go to Yale because they have an endowment that was going to invest in one of our companies. And, they want to spend the day with you. They want to see your body language. They want to see everything, your nervous twitches and everything. A lot of it's body language, and that's what they really are looking for. Your investors are going to want that with the tonality of you on the phone talking to them about these companies.
That's great. Well, for everybody in the audience, if you have any further questions, you have Sal's email there. Please use it to catch up with him on this, and also check out Calling the Capital. I found it a very helpful book, learned a lot from it, and I think you will too as well. Sal, I want to thank you for joining us today.